Shall we? Some folks at home may have missed the highlights, so we'll get right to it. Patrick Mahomes, Stafford, both leading undefeated teams entering Sunday. Third quarter, tied at 13, Lions on the 1-yard line. What happens here when we see the stuff of Kerryon Johnson?
Well, Kerryon Johnson fumbles the ball, and the refs finally do a good job of not blowing the whistle, letting the play out, and then this way you can take it straight to review. Very heads-up play by Bashaud Breeland. He runs it back for 100 yards, and this is a huge change in the game. Takes points off the board for the Lions and gives points to the Kansas City Chiefs.
But here's my question. Situational awareness, Ryan. No one was paying attention.
Yeah, nobody paid attention but the right guy. That's why Breeland got 6.
Fourth quarter, Chiefs now trail 2013. This is nice, right? What about Kelsey with the wherewithal, situational awareness?
This is Harlem Globetrotter-like. You don't do this against the Detroit Lions. You do this against the Washington Generals because it's rigged. This is a huge play for Travis Kelsey.
Chiefs lead 27-23. Lions second and goal from the 6. Stafford, Galladay, who somehow gets it. Did you think it was out? Because I thought it was out.
No, this is a great play. And you know what, Kerry? Right now, if I'm the GM of the Kansas City Chiefs, I'm texting Jalen Ramsey like, hey, what's up, big head?
Can you tell David what that means? Because he doesn't know. Mahomes trying to answer 1:55 to play, facing 4th and 8. He drops back. He decides to do what he does best, and guess what? I'm going to use my legs with a slide. Chiefs drive, stays alive. Later, 24 seconds left, and Darrell Williams punches it in, Ryan.
Listen, this is a physical play on the goal line, and the Chiefs showed you that even when they don't play their best ball offensively, they can score enough points to win.
All right, even though Patrick Mahomes did not throw a passing touchdown, he threw for 315 yards versus the Lions. In 4 games this season, he's thrown 1,510 yards, which is the 3rd most through a team's first 4 games in NFL history. That according to Elias. Now, we're just trying to tell you that he's really good at what he does. Hey, David.
Yeah.
Hey, big head.
I don't know what you're talking about. Patriots and Bills and Buffalo. A lot of defense in this game and some special teams. J.C. Jackson had 2 picks. And he comes up with a block punt here. Matthew Slater, first career touchdown.
It's crazy to think that this is his first time scoring on special teams. This guy's been to the Pro Bowl 7 times for special teams play, and he showed you right there why he's so valuable.
Yeah, so popular. You see Brady celebrating Slater's score, and then Brady, this is highly unusual, just did not see Micah Hyde.
I think we had this conversation a little bit last year when Brady made some mistakes in the red zone against Miami. This is just a great play by Micah Hyde, but let's not expect to see this very often.
Okay, we go to the 4th quarter. It's a game. Bills down 6. Josh Allen going to try to pick up the first down and lowers his head and cleaned up by Jonathan Jones. They threw a flag out. There was offsetting penalties. Allen down. What did you think?
This is one of those tough situations. Josh Allen has become a runner. He's not giving himself up in any way. He's thrown into the tackler, but you have to throw the penalty there.
So Matt Barkley summoned. Kyle Van Noy gets a hit on him. It's jump ball, and Jamie Collins comes down with it, and that is that. That Pats defense carrying the day in Buffalo, 16-10 the final. And check this out. They've now allowed just 1 scrimmage touchdown through 4 games. According to Elias, that's tied for the fewest allowed through a team's first 4 over the past 4 decades. The Pats' 27 points allowed are the fewest by a team through 4 games since the 09 Broncos. So by almost any metric you look at, that's the best defensive team in football right now. And remember, early in Brady's career, they kind of rode the defense in those days. Is that what this kind of team is, do you see?
You know, it's starting to look like that, at least from a defensive standpoint. But this is Hall of Famer Tom Brady. This is the GOAT Tom Brady. And even though yesterday wasn't the type of offensive performance that we're used to seeing, I think this kind of shows why Tom Brady was so welcoming of Antonio Brown, why Bill Belichick still wanted to keep him. Because when you play a team like the Bills that can rush the passer, has really good young corners on the outside, and excellent safety play in Poirier and Hyde, you're going to have some tough games when you don't necessarily have the talent outside. But they found ways to win. This defense did an amazing job of keeping this team in the game. They play against a backup quarterback in Barkley, and they finished the deal. All that matters, David, is that you're undefeated and you continue to win games no matter how it looks.
Yeah, and this was the first time they've been challenged, and as so often happens, the Patriots make the plays they have to make to get the W. Ryan Clark sitting in with us here on Coast to Coast.
Still to come, we're back to our top story, folks. Mort will tell us why the NFL decided to suspend Vontaze Burfict for the rest of